U.S. push SEC to open $12.5T 401k market to crypto. 401k, SEC, U.S. Senators. Trump signs, Congress nudges, and the SEC now weighs letting Bitcoin and private equity into America's $12.5 trillion retirement piggy bank. Journalist, Hassan Shittu. Journalist, Hassan Shittu. About author, Hassan, a cryptonews.com journalist with 6+ years of experience in Web3 journalism, brings deep knowledge across crypto, Web3 gaming, NFTs, and play-to-earn sectors. His work has appeared in Author Profile, Share, Copied, last updated 1 hour ago. U.S. lawmakers are pressing the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to implement President Donald Trump's recent executive order that opens the $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market to alternative assets, including cryptocurrency. In a letter dated September 22, House Financial Services Committee Chairman French Hill and Ranking Member Maxine urged SEC Chair Paul Atkins to move swiftly in revising rules to align with the directive. The letter calls on the agency to recognize FINRA-certified professionals as accredited investors and to expand the scope of who qualifies for access to alternative assets within retirement plans. Trump's 401k executive order puts SEC at center of retirement market overhaul. The push follows Trump's August 7 executive order, which directs the Department of Labor to reconsider guidance under the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, ERISA. The order specifically tasks the Labor Secretary, in coordination with the Treasury Department, the SEC, and other regulators, to clear the path for 401k participants to allocate part of their portfolios to private equity, real estate, digital assets, and other alternatives. The policy is intended to broaden investment choices for the more than 90 million Americans who currently participate in employer-sponsored defined contribution plans. According to a White House fact sheet, total U.S. retirement assets reached $43.4 trillion as of March 31, 2025, but most savers remain restricted from accessing alternatives. Lawmakers argue that allowing measured allocations into these assets could enhance net risk-adjusted returns and modernize retirement investment strategies. The SEC is expected to play a central role in revising regulations, particularly around the accredited investor definition. Several bipartisan bills already before Congress seek to expand the criteria, including measures to recognize professional licenses, education, or SEC-administered examinations as pathways to accreditation. Hill and Waters urged Atkins to incorporate these legislative efforts into the agency's rulemaking process. The move revives initiatives first introduced during Trump's earlier term but later rolled back under President Biden. Industry groups have long lobbied for such reforms, arguing that retirement portfolios limited to stocks and bonds do not reflect the broader evolution of capital markets. The order also clarifies fiduciary obligations for plan administrators who choose to include alternative assets. Regulators are expected to outline how retirement plan sponsors can provide such exposure while maintaining safeguards for investors. For the cryptocurrency sector, the development marks a pivotal step toward mainstream adoption. While administrative hurdles remain, the inclusion of digital assets in retirement plans could create a new channel for capital inflows into the market, bringing crypto exposure to tens of millions of Americans saving for retirement. SEC breaks with Gensler era, pledges flexibility on crypto and corporate disclosures. The SEC is signaling a major policy shift, moving away from the lawsuit-driven approach of its previous administration and toward a more collaborative stance with the crypto industry and public companies. The SEC is preparing a sweeping shift in both corporate disclosure rules and its approach to crypto regulation, marking a break from years of rigid oversight. Speaking on CNBC on September 19, SEC Chair Paul Atkins confirmed that the agency is prioritizing reforms that could loosen quarterly earnings requirements. The proposal would allow companies, including those in the crypto sector, greater flexibility to set reporting cadences in consultation with investors and banks. Atkins noted that semi-annual reporting is already standard for foreign issuers trading in U.S. markets, and called the adjustment a good way forward. The move follows President Donald Trump's revived call on September 15 to replace quarterly earnings with semi-annual disclosures, a change he argued would cut costs and reduce short-term pressures on executives. With Republicans holding a 3-to-1 advantage at the SEC, the proposal faces a favorable political landscape. Atkins has also unveiled a new regulatory philosophy for crypto. In a report published September 15, he said the SEC would end its regulation by enforcement approach, a hallmark of his predecessor Gary Gensler's tenure. Instead, firms will receive preliminary notices of potential technical violations and up to 6 months to address issues before enforcement is considered. Atkins rejected the broad classification of cryptocurrencies as securities, showing openness to tokenized stocks and bonds that mirror existing instruments. Since taking office in April, he has dropped several high-profile cases inherited from the Gensler era and launched a crypto task force. That task force will hold a public hearing on October 17 to examine financial privacy and surveillance tools. Follow us on Google News, Trending News, Recommended Popular Crypto Topics Price Predictions. China's DeepSeek AI predicts the price of XRP, Dogecoin and Picoin by the end of 2025. XRP price prediction. Institutional on-ramp goes live in October. XRP can become the next Wall Street darling. Why is crypto down today? September 22, 2025. Perplexity AI predicts the price of XRP, Shiba Inu and Pepe by the end of 2025. XRP price prediction. XRP ETF set to launch this week. $100 breakout finally coming? Price analysis. XRP price prediction. XRP ETF smashes records on CBOE debut. Is Ripple ready to flip BTC in flows? 3 days ago, by Alejandro Arich. Features. Lord Miles. Polymarket chaos over claim YouTuber died during 40-day fast. 2 days ago, by Connor Sefton. Price analysis. Shiba Inu price prediction. Insane volume plus falling wedge equals SHIB's most explosive setup in years. 2 days ago, by Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in September 2025. Top crypto to invest in. September 15, 2025. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in September 2025. Top new crypto coins. 4 hours ago, by Inesis Tavares. 13 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 7 hours ago, by Alan Draper. 16 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in September 2025. 7 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. 15 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 7 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? 5 days ago, by Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. 15 hours ago, by Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. September 11, 2025, by Ben Beto.